What if the most intimate act isn't what you think it is? Beyond the bedroom whispers and societal scripts, there's a profound connection woven into the act of a man pleasuring a woman orally. It's a dance of biology, psychology, and raw desire that reveals far more than mere physical gratification. Get ready to peel back the layers and discover the surprising science and heartfelt reasons behind this powerful act. What it really means when a man pleasures a woman orally for generations. Outdated stereotypes painted a picture of men begrudgingly engaging in oral sex, often solely for the sake of reciprocity. Yet, if we pull back the curtain, the reality is starkly different. For many men, especially millennials, performing cunnilingus is not just good, it's profoundly empowering and enjoyable. Data from the National Survey of Sexual Health and Behavior reveals that a majority of millennial men have performed oral sex on their female partners in the past year, and it wasn't simply a transactional exchange. In fact, a recent college student survey found that a staggering 64% of young men enjoyed performing oral sex very much, with another 24% enjoying it somewhat. This widespread enjoyment stems from a multitude of reasons, all pointing to a deeper truth. When a man goes down on a woman, it's often a testament to shared pleasure, profound intimacy, and a boost to his own sense of self. The symphony of shared pleasure, when her orgasm becomes his at its heart. The male enjoyment of cunnilingus is deeply intertwined with the simple, yet powerful, truth that women love being eaten out. This fundamental satisfaction alone makes the pursuit worthwhile for many men. It's a mature realization that sex is exponentially more fun when both partners are actively engaged in and achieving pleasure. As one man, Curtis, eloquently put it, "I only get off if my partner gets off. It's a two-sided coin, and I don't want to have sex to solely get my rocks off. I fully enjoy watching a woman enjoy my skills." This sentiment highlights a crucial aspect of male desire: vicarious pleasure. Knowing that his actions are turning her on, that she's experiencing intense pleasure, becomes a potent turn-on for him as well. Alec, 24, shared, "I think part of it is getting some vicarious pleasure through my partner. Knowing that it's hot for then turns me on, and eventually just the act itself turns me on. I like to imagine what it must feel like." This isn't just selfless giving. It's a deeply satisfying feedback loop where her pleasure amplifies his beyond the immediate vicarious thrill. There's a conscious recognition of sex as a team sport, not a race. Penetrative sex, by its very nature, can be relatively brief. To extend the pleasure and truly embark on a marathon sex experience, or even just sex that lasts longer than a commercial break, dedicating time to her pleasure alone becomes essential. This deliberate focus on her satisfaction significantly increases the odds of a dual climax, getting both partners revved up to cross the finish line together. When a man takes the time to make her feel good, it's a testament to his understanding that a truly fulfilling sexual encounter involves mutual engagement and shared ecstasy. It's a deliberate choice to ensure she is as revved up as he is, making the subsequent experience richer for both. A portal to profound intimacy beyond the physical oral sex isn't just about physical sensation. It's a powerful conduit for intimacy that often surpasses even intercourse. Getting up close and personal with a woman's most sensitive areas is an inherently intimate act, and this intimacy frequently permeates the entire sexual encounter, enhancing a couple's overall chemistry. As Logan, 22, described, "I love giving oral sex because it seems to be one of the most pleasurable things you can do for a woman. To hear and feel her reactions from that incredibly intimate point of contact is both bonding and super sexy for me." This act of deep connection fosters a sense of closeness and bonding that transcends the physical. Alan, 33, spoke of it as two bodies connecting and expanding into a universe of sensation, emphasizing its all-encompassing, awesome nature when the sexual, physical, and spiritual connection aligns. This profound intimacy is also rooted in the biological and psychological responses it elicits. During deep stimulation, particularly during orgasm, men also produce oxytocin, the so-called bonding hormone. This hormone, often discussed in the context of women in childbirth, plays a crucial role in promoting trust, emotional connection, reducing anxiety, and increasing sensitivity to emotional cues in both sexes. When a man performs oral sex with genuine care and enthusiasm, he's not just activating pleasure switches. He's lighting up the same parts of the brain that foster deep emotional connection. This makes the act not just sexy, but deeply reinforcing of the emotional bond. The act itself becomes a language, communicating care and desire in a way that can make partners feel insanely close. Luann Cole Weston, a sex therapist, highlights how oral sex can act as a very intimate connection and a relationship enhancer, bringing a new sense of privacy and novelty. The clitoral compass, navigating her path to orgasm, one of the most critical realizations for men, often gained through experience, is that many women simply cannot orgasm from penetration alone. Estimates suggest as few as 7% of women reliably climax from penetrative sex without additional clitoral stimulation. This makes oral sex an indispensable, indeed crucial component for achieving a mutually fulfilling sex life. Simon, 26, articulates this understanding clearly. Giving oral sex is a key piece of being an all-around good lover. Some women prefer or need penetration to reach orgasm, but I have found that many prefer cunnilingus and clitoral stimulation to get there. Zachary, 33, echoed this, stating it's the most reliable way to make a woman orgasm, noting that most women he's been with find it hard or impossible to orgasm purely from sex. This highlights a key aspect of why men embrace it. It offers an unobstructed, distraction-free opportunity to focus on the clitoris, which is pivotal for female orgasm. As one man explained, trying to hit that quarter-inch target during intercourse while distracted by the rest of her naked body is a challenge. Oral sex provides a dedicated and precise method to stimulate the thousands of nerve endings packed into the clitoris and surrounding areas. This sensitivity to wet, warm contact, suction, rhythmic movement, light touch, and vibration makes oral sex one of the most neurologically intense forms of stimulation a man can experience. It's direct, intimate, and can be customized with lips, tongue, and saliva, making it truly sensory engineering. This deliberate focus on her pleasure not only helps her achieve orgasm, but also makes her feel incredibly cherished and understood, unlocking new realms, relaxation, openness, and self-esteem. Ripple effect of satisfying oral sex extends beyond the immediate climax. When a woman experiences such profound pleasure, it often translates into a more relaxed and open mindset for the rest of the sexual encounter. For some women who may not have had partners willing to perform oral sex, it can be an adventurous new act, and embracing this adventure can make them more receptive to trying other new things. Martin, 27, observed, "I notice that sex tends to be more fun-wilder, dirtier, rougher if I kick things off with cunnilingus." Curtis added that a skilled oral performer makes sex more intense because she's more relaxed, which is always good if you want to try other things. This mutual enhancement creates a positive feedback loop. A woman who loves to get off is someone a man wants to have lots of sex with. It's about optimizing pleasure for both, as Ricky, 23, summarized. "I don't give to get, but I do think that being able to pleasure your partner better improves both people's pleasure." Beyond the practical benefits, being good at performing oral sex can significantly boost a man's self-esteem. Just like the satisfaction of earning a gold star in 4th grade math, being told how skilled you are at giving oral sex is a powerful ego boost. Many men harbor anxieties about their dick size or sex skills, often believing themselves to be less than average. Excelling at cunnilingus can alleviate these anxieties. As Curtis pointed out, if you become good at giving head, you generally don't have to worry about lacking in the other departments. Martin added that it's empowering because I take pleasure in knowing my partner is enjoying herself. It's like, right in this moment, I have you completely. I like knowing I can take someone out of her own head. It makes me more confident in what I'm doing, and usually means the rest of whatever we're up to will be great. This ability to completely enthrall his partner through his skills reinforces his confidence and masculinity in a profound way. The art of foreplay and psychological fulfillment cunnilingus often serves as vital foreplay, significantly improving the entire sexual experience for both partners. It's simple, wetter is better. Moreover, a well-executed oral session can make a woman more inclined to reciprocate if that's desired. Christian 26 notes the importance of oral sex in bridging the physiological gap. In a long-term relationship, the sight of your dad bod, which she has seen literally thousands of times, is not going to be enough foreplay to make penetration enjoyable. Cunnilingus goes a long way in bridging the gap between a man's instant on and woman's need to gradually build up to sex. It ensures her body is ready and receptive, leading to a more comfortable and pleasurable experience. Blake, 28, simply stated, "Nothing has gotten me laid more than going down first, without any goading or suggestion." Martin also highlighted that there's a noticeable difference in the quality of sex if the order is rip off clothes and go down, suggesting it breaks the routine of men expecting head without initiation. On a deeper psychological level, men crave oral sex because of the unspoken messages it conveys. It can signify, you want me, you're willing to please me, you're not just tolerating me, you're enjoying this. Men often feel immense pressure to perform, initiate, and maintain control in sexual encounters. Oral sex can reverse these roles, allowing the man to surrender, receive, and be adored. This role reversal can be profoundly emotionally healing, particularly for men who struggle with body image issues, performance anxiety, or past rejections. Research supports that sexual reciprocity, or being the focus of a partner's desire, is a significant predictor of sexual satisfaction and emotional well-being for men. So when oral sex is performed with confidence and enthusiastic consent, it communicates a powerful message. You matter, you're safe, you're enough. Understanding her perspective, why she might embrace or hesitate, while many women embrace oral sex for its capacity to easily stimulate intense pleasure and provide a feeling of being cherished and pampered, some may still hesitate. For those who enjoy it, the soft, wet sensation from a partner's mouth and tongue is incredibly arousing. With saliva acting as a natural lubricant, it allows her to fully focus on her own pleasure, without the pressure of reciprocating or performing. The movements, whether strong or soft, make her feel nurtured and protected, appealing especially to those who prefer less aggressive forms of intimacy. The act can also make her feel more alluring, as she loses control and her body's natural reactions, like hip movements and arching, showcase her curves. Some sources even suggest, though these claims should be viewed with skepticism and are not widely verified by robust scientific studies, that oral sex might offer health benefits like reducing breast cancer risk when performed twice a week, stress relief, blood pressure control, improved memory, deeper sleep, and headache reduction. These benefits, if true, would certainly add to its appeal. However, a woman's reluctance can stem from several understandable reasons. Foremost among them might be concerns about hygiene, perceiving her private parts as not clean enough, which can lead to embarrassment or shame, especially if influenced by traditional views of sex. Fear of disease transmission is another significant concern. Oral sex, while often perceived as safer than penetrative sex, can indeed transmit various sexually transmitted infections, STIs, including gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, genital warts, chlamydia, HIV, and hepatitis A, B, and C. The risk increases if there are any small scratches or open wounds in the mouth or genital area. Therefore, ensuring both partners are free of STI is in maintaining strict hygiene before and after the act, though it's advised not to brush teeth immediately after, but rather use mouthwash is crucial. Some women may also simply find the act unfamiliar or lack interest due to limited exposure to it in media or personal experience, contrasting with the more traditional sex acts they're accustomed to. Lastly, a woman might fear her partner's lack of skill, worrying about pain or insufficient pleasure, underscoring the importance of a sensitive and responsive partner. The road to enhanced oral pleasure. Tips for men looking to elevate their oral game and ensure their partner's maximum satisfaction. Several practical steps can transform the experience. Point 1. Impeccable hygiene. This is non-negotiable. A clean banana is delicious. This isn't just about a quick rinse before sex. It's about making thorough personal hygiene a consistent habit. Beyond cleanliness, neatly trimmed or shaved pubic hair can enhance the experience for both. While some suggest using a light scent, caution is advised as strong perfumes can irritate sensitive areas. 2. Arousal first, oral sex second. Avoid the common pitfall of immediately expecting oral sex. A woman is not an on-off switch like a man often is. She's a volume knob that needs to be turned up slowly. The key is to build her arousal gradually. This means engaging in foreplay, whether it's kissing, touching, or performing oral sex on her first. As the saying goes, you have to perform oral sex on her first before thinking about her performing oral sex on you. When she's sufficiently aroused, her natural instincts will align more readily with the desire for oral sex. 3. Strategic positioning. Think about how to make it easy and natural for her. While the 69 position is a classic, some women might prefer different angles that allow for bottom-up stimulation. Experiment with positions where your penis is naturally close to her mouth once she's aroused. For instance, a man might stand or lean while she kneels, gently widening her thighs with his legs or hands to facilitate access. The goal is to create a seamless transition, driven by mutual desire. 4. The power of praise. Women thrive on positive reinforcement. If you want her to be more enthusiastic, skillful, or vocal during oral sex, praise her efforts. Whether it's her technique, her moans, or her willingness. Verbal affirmations. You're amazing at this. I love the way you ... are incredibly motivating. If you remain silent, she receives no feedback, potentially losing motivation or confidence. A woman's desire to please is powerful and clear. Heartfelt praise will unleash her skilled mouth and enhance your pleasure exponentially. 5. Embrace the dominant role, respectfully. Especially for initial experiences, the man should take the lead and demonstrate a confident, guiding presence. This isn't about coercion, but about setting a clear, strong frame for the sexual encounter. Rather than both partners waiting for the other to initiate, the man can appear as the professor, guiding his student through an exciting new experience. This confident leadership, combined with sensitivity to her comfort and boundaries, can empower her to explore and enjoy oral sex. It's about leading the way to mutual satisfaction, navigating the risks, a foundation of communication and health. While the benefits and pleasures of oral sex are clear, it's equally important to approach it with an understanding of potential risks and preventative measures. The primary concern is the transmission of sexually transmitted infections, STIs, including but not limited to gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, chlamydia, HIV, and various forms of hepatitis. Oral sex is never considered absolutely safe, and the risk increases significantly if there are any lesions, sores, or open wounds in the mouth or genital area. A 2007 study noted a higher risk of throat cancer linked to HPV infection in individuals who reported oral sex with 6 or more partners. This type of cancer is often found in heterosexual men aged 40 to 50, though it can affect both sexes. Despite these risks, many individuals do not use protection during oral sex, often due to a lack of awareness or underestimation of the dangers. To mitigate these risks, health experts advise several key precautions. Use barrier protection. Condoms and dental dams are effective barriers during oral sex, significantly reducing the risk of STI transmission. Fidelity and known status. Limit sexual partners and maintain fidelity with a partner whose STI status is known and negative. Regular health checkups. Consistent STI screening is crucial for early detection and treatment. This includes tests for herpes, blood or lesion sample, chlamydia and gonorrhea, urine or genital swab, syphilis, lesion or blood test, HIV, blood or oral swab, and HPV, PAP HPV test combined with imaging for symptoms. Practice good hygiene. While important, it is not a standalone preventative measure against STIs. It is advised to use mouthwash after oral sex rather than immediately brushing teeth, especially if there are any mouth sores. Ultimately, sexual communication satisfaction is a key mechanism in the relationship between emotional intimacy and sexual satisfaction. When a woman feels deeply emotionally intimate with her partner, she is more likely to discuss her sexual matters, including preferences and desires, openly and freely. This open communication, in turn, leads to greater sexual satisfaction for her. Clinical practice for sexual problems should therefore focus not just on physical acts, but on enhancing emotional intimacy and fostering direct, honest sexual communication between partners. Approaches like emotion-focused couple therapy can help build secure attachments, leading to greater intimacy, better communication, and ultimately, more fulfilling sexual experiences. So, when a man goes down on a woman, it's not just a physical act, it's an intricate interplay of mutual pleasure, profound intimacy, and psychological well-being for both partners. It's an affirmation of connection, a pathway to deeper understanding, and a powerful tool for shared satisfaction. It's a moment where biology, emotion, and desire converge, creating a bond that strengthens the fabric of the relationship itself.